First, it was Bitcoin. Then Ethereum. Billions of dollars flooded into the market, sending prices to unimaginable highs. But the biggest wave of institutional money is still yet to come, and it's headed straight for the king of meme coins. A Dogecoin ETF is no longer a matter of if, but when. And when it happens, it will change absolutely everything. Buckle up. Let's rewind. Why is an ETF such a big deal? It stands for Exchange Traded Fund. Think of it as a stock that tracks an asset. But instead of buying Bitcoin on a confusing exchange, you just buy a share of the ETF in your existing brokerage account. It's familiar, it's simple, and it's safe for big money. This isn't just an investment product, it's a bridge. A bridge that allows trillions of dollars from pensions, 401ks, and hedge funds to finally cross over into crypto. And Dogecoin is the next logical stop on that journey. The path is already being paved. The SEC initially rejected Bitcoin ETFs for over a decade. Why did they finally approve them? Two words: overwhelming demand and irrefutable market maturity. Giants like BlackRock and Fidelity proved the market was ready. The same playbook is now being used for Ethereum. Once that is approved, the floodgates are open. The question shifts from, will we see more crypto ETFs, to which asset is next? And with its brand recognition and massive retail following, Dogecoin is the undeniable frontrunner. Now, let's address the billion-dollar hurdle, the meme coin label. Critics will say Dogecoin has no utility, that it's a joke, but they're missing the point entirely. In the modern world, perception is utility. Dogecoin has something Bitcoin struggles with: cultural relevance. It's the people's crypto. It's the only cryptocurrency your uncle who knows nothing about crypto has heard of. This isn't a weakness, it's its greatest strength. An ETF isn't about technology, it's about providing exposure to an asset. And Dogecoin, as a cultural and financial asset, has proven its staying power. The stigma won't block an ETF, it will be its marketing engine. And we cannot talk about a DOGE ETF without talking about the catalyst in chief, Elon Musk. Imagine this. Tesla, or ex-Twitter, files for a Dogecoin ETF. It's not far-fetched. Tesla already holds Bitcoin and accepts Doge for merch. Musk has repeatedly advocated for Dogecoin. His companies have the clout to make this happen. This wouldn't just be an application, it would be a statement. It would force the entire financial world to take notice and instantly validate the asset for every other institution waiting on the sidelines. Let's talk numbers. This is where it gets exciting. The Bitcoin ETF brought in over $50 billion in net new assets. Let's be ultra conservative. Let's say a DOGE ETF only attracts 5% of that, $2.5 billion. Dogecoin's current market cap is around $20 billion. A $2.5 billion inflow represents a 12.5% increase in buying pressure almost overnight. But crypto doesn't move linearly. It moves on hype and momentum. That initial surge would trigger a frenzy, potentially multiplying that effect by 5x or 10x. We're not just talking about a pump, we're talking about a paradigm shift that could realistically challenge the $1 mark. But the shockwaves won't stop at Dogecoin. The approval of a DOGE ETF would be the single most bullish event for the entire altcoin and meme coin market. It would destroy the barrier between serious crypto and joke crypto. It would signal that community and culture have tangible financial value. Every major fund would be scrambling to find the next Dogecoin. The liquidity and hype would pour into Shiba Inu, Pepe, Bonk, and countless others, creating a meme coin supercycle that would make 2021 look like a dress rehearsal. It would be a rising tide that lifts all boats. So how does a smart investor think about this? First, this is not financial advice. This is about probability and preparation. The key is to have a plan before the news hits. That means doing your own research, understanding the extreme volatility of crypto, and never investing more than you can afford to lose. It's about having conviction, not following hype. Because if this happens, the moves will be rapid and life-changing for those who are prepared and catastrophic for those who are reckless. A Dogecoin ETF would be more than a financial product. It would be a cultural landmark. It would be the final, undeniable proof that the power of the internet community can stand toe-to-toe with the most powerful institutions on Wall Street. It changes everything because it redefines what we consider to be a legitimate asset. The future of finance isn't just digital, it's democratic. What do you think? Is a Dogecoin ETF inevitable, or am I being too optimistic? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you want to be ready for what comes next, like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. See you in the next one.